At some point during the pandemic, malls like Yorkdale removed all public seating in main hallways. We recently heard from a CityNews viewer who told us she used to use the seating to take a break while shopping, and without it, she can no longer comfortably shop at the mall. One disability advocate is describing the change as an added barrier, especially as weather gets cold and we spend more time indoors.
Many people with disabilities, they can't walk long distances without taking a rest. That includes people with fatiguing conditions, people with anemia, older people who are just older and can't walk that far.
David Lipovsky is the chair of the Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act Alliance. He says while he doesn't believe the mall is acting maliciously, he does feel the outcome is the same.
Is it time that those benches go back?
Well, we now know that during COVID, the most important protections are to keep socially distanced, get vaccinated, and wear a mask. And a bench doesn't prevent you from any of those things, taking any of those steps. And we also know that to the extent that we're worried about surfaces and people touching them, we have a much better educated public knowing to spritz their hands and not to touch things if they don't need to. And we can wipe down the benches.
In a statement to City News, Yorkdale explains both benches and planters were removed from the mall at the request of Toronto Public Health, and that there is seating available in the food court at restaurants and near valet. Wheelchairs are available for Yorkdale shoppers who require assistance at guest services. A spokesperson adds that the mall looks forward to reinstating corridor seating when public health restrictions are lifted. Have you noticed that all the benches are gone from the inside of the mall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was one of the things that you kind of feel it as you walk around is like, wow, there's nowhere to sit, right?
I have a lot of friends that are disabled as well, so yeah, it would make sense to put the benches back.
It's nice to have an area to sit down, whenever you're waiting for something like Lyft or Uber.
It's also contrary to the interests of stores. Our stores are hurting after this pandemic. They want more customers. So it's in their interest and in the mall's interest to remove this barrier that's been created.
At Yorkdale Mall, David Zura, City News.